So let's see how this one takes. I'm not so sure that I'm going to be able to get it to record my audio without glitches. I can see how shitty the visual part is. Every 80th frame gets digitally recorded, and the rest of it's sort of, anyone's guess what happens in between. Look at that. There's the whole big pauses in between everything that's going on. And all of a sudden, I have my glasses off. In the next picture, I have them on. And you never see how that happens. Look at that. Isn't that incredible? Special effects, and I don't even have the equipment for it. How do you like that? Pretty cool. I have a couple of things that I want to talk about today that everyone else on YouTube has already covered. If you listen and just sort of move around from one group to another, or clique to another, or philosophy or religion, or any kind of community that's going on within the larger community, you see that there are trends and people are copying, or they are being bad to each other. A lot of people are calling them haters, or there's a bunch of negative crap goes on where people are arguing with each other about philosophies or about the way that they present themselves, whether they're real or faking, and all of that kind of thing. And that's life. I mean, whether you're walking down the street or you're videotaping yourself, I guess we got to get out of that terminology now. We're no longer videotaping ourselves. Everything is digitized. Our whole life is digitized. Digitalis. Digitalis. I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. But anyway, I think that regardless of whether you're online, on the internet, YouTubing, or MSNing, or MyPlacing, or walking into the pharmacy, or going to the market, or a concert, or wherever the hell you are and what you're doing, you're still dealing with people and their facades. The fact is, we aren't all who we appear to be. Most of us aren't. Most of us are different among our closest companions or partners than we are among our family, than we are among our extended family and friends, than we are in a group setting, than we are in a large community setting. We're different people in all of those cases for different reasons, for self-preservation, for protection, for the fact that we love the people that we're closer to. We want to do and be with those people differently than we do with other people. So it's going to be the same here. If there's someone who suffers from one mania or another, they're obviously going to present that and cause other people problems because of it. There's people who are haters, whether they're just out there or whether they're in here. And there are people who are into conscious thought and into peace or politics or religion. And those are the things that they're going to be into, whether they're out there or in here. And the fact is that right now, it seems like out there and in here are starting to meld together a lot more. And I think that's the both fascinating, exciting, and frightening prospect of what's happening. And I think that's what we should be discussing and talking about, rather than whether or not somebody else is using the right terminology for something, or whether or not somebody has all the facts to back up what they're saying. Nobody ever does. I mean, that's the whole point. There's always going to be someone who knows more or knows less. There's always going to be someone who was an expert 50 years ago, and now the new punk comes up and happens to have some new ideas, theories, and things that work out, and there's going to be jealousies, and there's going to be all kinds of difficulties and problems, and there always have been and will be, and they'll be worked out. You can be a pessimist or an optimist. You can think that the problems that there are in the world will remain forever, or you can believe that we have an opportunity to change those things. We have a responsibility to change those things. And that with the help of others who are more intelligent than us or less experienced than us, we can all help each other and come to some consensus that we're all individuals, we're all going to live our own lives, but can't we just try to at least communicate on a level that provides everybody with some kind of pride and some kind of responsibility, and yet ownership of them, of their own ideas and their own life. And I think that that's where we're headed. I think that a lot of us think we're there already, and we've got a long way still to go. So hopefully people will take the time to think this kind of idea through and give everybody an opportunity to meld it over in their mind and maybe come up with some ideas of their own. I'd like to hear back from anybody who has any interest in the topics that I've just thrown out. Thanks a lot for listening.